to my channel. My name is Naomi Rook. If you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to ring the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I do upload a video. Today's video is going to be the first of many. I do want to start a new series. I want to do a makeup collection and declutter video. So I want to go through every single category of makeup that I have, show you everything I have, and as I'm doing that, also declutter. I want to do my entire collection, December, January, and February. Make sure I go through everything in my collection, declutter what I don't want, so I can start next year with brand new everything that I really enjoy. Also showing you everything in my collection. I've been trying to consider how to do this format. There's tons of different ways I could do it. I could do it where it's pointing down just at the products, or I could point at me and just show you the products. I personally am not a huge fan when the camera is pointed down at the products. It kind of makes me almost motion sick, which is kind of weird. So I figured I would just sit, talk to you, show you the products, let you know which ones I'm going to keep, which ones I'm going to declutter, kind of some thoughts on the products. Maybe ones I haven't tried out enough, so I don't have enough thoughts, but I'm going to let you know all my thoughts. Kind of rapid fire. These videos are going to probably be really long, so I'm going to try to cut them down to categories that I can kind of go faster. So this first one is going to be foundation. I was going to do foundation and concealer, but when I looked at my foundation collection, I figured this will be a long enough video. We'll do concealer, color correctors, and powders in a different video. If you do have any questions on this makeup look, I do have a video coming up very shortly. It's going to be my festive Christmas makeup look. So keep an eye out for that video, and let's go ahead and start talking about foundations and doing some decluttering. I'm not going to go in any particular order. So the first one I'm going to grab is a foundation I absolutely love. I actually have 3 of them. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This is the Dewy. So I don't need 3 different colors. I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of these and go ahead and get rid of the one that I don't need. I don't need 3. 2 works for me. I have a winter shade, a summer shade, and anything in between I can mix. I also have mixing medium, so I can make anything kind of work. This is a phenomenal foundation, super dewy, looks great on the skin. I really like this one. It's a very inexpensive one from the drugstore also, so I will absolutely be keeping this in my collection. 2 kind of oddball foundations. I have the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Foundation. Love this. This has great coverage. It looks really nice on the skin. And then my Pure 4-in-1. This is the Love Your Selfie Foundation. This has incredible coverage, really long wearing, looks nice on the skin, has a really good skin-like finish. Like that one a lot. The Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I love this. It looks so good on the skin. It is such lightweight, glowy, really pretty. It has just a nice finish on the skin. It has hyaluronic acid and squalane, so it does break me out because of the squalane. I have kind of a skin irritated to that, but I really love the look of it. So as long as I only use it every once in a while, like maybe once a month, I'm okay. So I can't use it all the time, but I'm definitely going to keep it in my collection because it is so beautiful on the skin. Next, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Purlisse. I am going to go ahead and declutter this for my collection. It is kind of a little heavy. I do have other matte foundations that I like more. I have drier skin, so I do have to be super careful about matte foundations. And this one just looks a little bit too heavy on my skin, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. All-time favorite, the Catrice True Skin. I have this in 2 colors as well. I have it in my summer shade, which is Natural Hazel, and then Cool Cashmere for my winter shade. Fantastic foundation. I am wearing it today. Beautiful coverage, looks so great on the skin. Top tier foundation in my collection. The Maybelline Fit Me and the Dewy and Smooth, one of my all-time favorite foundations. I love it. That is why I got the matte one, because I thought I would like it as much as I like this one. This looks so beautiful on the skin. Has just this airbrush seamless look on the skin. Is gorgeous, has a gorgeous amount of glow, and I do have this in, let's see, I have this in Classic Ivory. It's a really good color that I can almost manipulate for summer or winter. It's right in between, so I can add a little bit of lightener for the winter time or a bit of a darker foundation for summer, but this is a fantastic foundation. The 2 products I am going to declutter, this is the Dermacole Makeup Cover Up. I forgot I had this. It was actually at the bottom of where I keep my foundations. This is intense coverage, like the most coverage you've ever seen. It does not look great on the skin. You have to be super careful. If I added this into like a lotion, it might look a lot better. I've never found any type of use for this. I've never needed something this full coverage. Even like in my makeup kit, I would rather just use a full coverage concealer because this is so touchy and it can take the full coverage super cakey really quick. It's a hard product to control, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. Also, my makeup, this is the Sunshine Skin Tint. This didn't have any coverage. I like products like this as long as they don't look heavy on the skin. If I'm not going to get any coverage, I don't want you to be able to see it on my face. This looked very heavy for no coverage, which is kind of weird, but it definitely caked up around my nose, around my mouth. It did not look nice. I also am not a huge fan of the applicator. It's a roller ball. It didn't work out for me. It's a good summer color, but I won't keep this in my collection because I do have other lightweight products that if I'm needing just a light bit of coverage for the summer, I'll go to every time. Two products I absolutely love. This is a fantastic foundation. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This has been all over YouTube. It is a long time cult favorite. This is a fantastic formula. Both of them did expire this year, at the beginning of this year, so I'm actually going to declutter both of them. I've gotten my use out of them. This one's down to here. This one's down to here. I'm going to write down the shades and I'm going to repurchase them in the exact shades because these shades worked perfect. I have my summer and I have my winter, you can kind of see, but they worked really great. I loved this foundation. It was a really great long wear, kind of special event makeup. You can have a light tinted product for your face. My favorite is the Purlisse. This is the Perfect Glow BB Cream. I have it in light, I have it in medium. This is stunning. If I need anything with a light bit of coverage, if I'm rushing out the door for something, take my kids to school, anything like that, I use this. This is so glowy and gorgeous. It has a fantastic, just dewy, just voluptuous type finish. Has a perfect amount of very light coverage, but it's not super, super light, but it's not heavy. It looks good. You can't even tell it's on your skin. It just looks like you have a really healthy, hydrated skin. Another absolute favorite, this is the Nyx Born To Glow. I have it nude and light, my two shades I need. I love the finish of these. They are full coverage, they're glowy, they look so great on the skin. The only thing I don't like about this is it's really hard for me to find the right undertones. This light works, it's a little yellow, and then this nude is really yellow. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is that all of the colors do pull a little yellow. I'm definitely a neutral undertone, and these ones are the ones that said they're neutral, so the light and the nude, but both of them pull kind of yellow. I can definitely make it work with my mix-in pigments, but I do kind of wish I could find something that was perfect for my skin tone without having to add it, but these are really great. They are almost finished. I've used them a lot and I really love this foundation. Another top tier foundation, this is the Makeup Forever Reboot. This is so incredible. I haven't been wearing it a whole lot recently because I have tried other foundations. There are a couple I'm testing out right now. This one is one of my all-time favorite. Super, super beautiful, and actually it reminds me a lot of the Catrice foundation, but it has great coverage, wears forever on the skin, has a beautiful luminous finish, looks great on the skin. I do have this in Y305. That is my perfect summer shade. Next, I have the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydra Foundation. This is one I didn't like a whole lot. I have kept it in my collection to continue using it. I got it at the same time as the Makeup Forever. I like the Makeup Forever a lot more. This isn't my favorite foundation. It does look a little heavy, even though it is a hydrating foundation. It didn't really just blend into my skin seamlessly. I didn't like the finish. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. I didn't love how it sat on my skin, and I've tried it a couple other times and it's just not my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the mixing pigments that I have been mentioning a couple times in this video. This is the LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment. I have it in the white, which can lighten all my foundations, and I have it in the blue. The blue is my favorite because it does just neutralize any color. So if you do have something that's too yellow, you can throw some of this in to neutralize it. That's why I'm able to use those NYX foundations, because I can manipulate the color a little bit. Products give me so much variety in my foundation collection. I don't even need two of each foundation because I can just manipulate it a little bit with this, and then I do have something that I can mix in to make it a little bit darker. It's not these. I did try the orange one of these and it had really bad undertone of pink, but these two are really great. Much loved foundation. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage. I have them in two colors. I have loved this foundation for a really long time. It has good coverage. It does have that matte finish. It's medium to full, lasts a really long time. I do think I'm going to go ahead and declutter these, even though I do like the foundation. I don't really use matte foundation all that much, and I do have one other matte foundation that I wear a lot more, and if I'm pulling for a matte foundation, I'm just not grabbing four of these. They're going to go to waste, so I want to go ahead and give them to my sister, but I do really like this foundation. I just don't wear matte foundations enough to really get the use out of them. A matte foundation that looks so good on the skin. It does have a matte finish, but it teeters a little bit more skin-like, is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue. I love This is such an incredible foundation. I have this in 108 Light. It works really great for winter or summer because it's kind of the middle of the road. I can lighten it up, I can darken it. This is a really great full coverage, long wear. It looks great on my skin. I can wear it when I'm super dry during the winter. I can wear it when I'm a little bit more oily during the summer, and it looks so beautiful on the skin. A foundation that is another top tier. This is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. I have two colors, Natural Buff and Rose Ivory. This is an incredible foundation. It is a serum foundation. It glides over the skin and it really gives you the most smooth, poreless, gorgeous glow onto your face. They look so great. I think this would be a fantastic foundation if you have a bit more mature skin or if you have more wrinkles. This is such a great foundation. It looks beautiful on the skin and I love wearing this one. Foundation that was all over YouTube. This is the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I have this in Cool Chai. This is a really good summer shade. This one is such a beautiful foundation. I really love how it wears. It looks gorgeous. It does have really good medium to full buildable coverage. Has a glow to the skin. The only issue with this foundation is it does also break me out. It's something I noticed. If I wear it too many times in a row, I have a couple pimples start popping up. So I will continue to wear this, but I will only wear this every once in a while, just like the Wet n Wild one. Even though I know it breaks me out, I love the finish on my skin, so I will go ahead and keep this in my collection. Product I am almost out of. I use it so sparingly because it is so beautiful. This is the Vita Liberata Beauty Blur Skin Tone Optimizer, and I have this in Latte. This is such a cool, unique product. It is a darkening product. You can put it onto the skin directly. It adds just a tiniest bit of glow, but it just perfects your redness on your face. That's something I struggle with, is a little bit of redness on my cheeks. So if I'm wanting the tiniest bit of perfecting to my skin, I will go ahead and go in with this. It's beautiful. It's very expensive. Probably when they run out of this, which will be very soon if I just use a little bit more, I will probably not repurchase it. It is so expensive. It's beautiful. I've held on to it, but it is really expensive, so I probably won't repurchase it. The next one is the Nudestix Tinted Cover Foundation. This does the exact same thing as the Milk one. It has very sheer coverage, next to no coverage, but it looks like it's heavy on the skin. It kind of cakes up around the nose. You can see it between the eyebrows. I'm not a fan of those type of products, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one as well. The matte foundation I was talking about earlier, that if I'm going for a matte foundation, it will be this one every single time. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. I love this foundation. This is the most perfect matte foundation if you have drier skin. I have this in N1C Yerk and 2N3 Dune, my winter and my summer shade. This is so incredible. I can use this any time of the year, whether I'm oily, whether I'm dry, and it looks fantastic on the skin. It minimizes the look of pores. It gives you the most flawless, gorgeous look to your skin. I had always wanted to try the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I heard that it was really heavy and a little cakey, so I was kind of scared. When I saw this one on Ulta, I grabbed it because it did say the light. This is a really great matte foundation if you have dry skin or if you have more mature skin. I have a few more sheer kind of light tint products. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This is in Fair. So this is a really good BB cream from the drugstore. It looks really nice. It is matte, but it looks really pretty on the skin. It's not super drying or heavy. I love the coverage. It has the perfect amount of coverage. It's more of a light buildable, almost medium coverage. It looks good on the skin, but for the exact same reason, I am going to go ahead and just declutter this because if I'm wanting matte on my skin, I'm going to go for the Estee Lauder. My beloved Misha BB cream. This is in number 23. This is such a beautiful product. Jessica Braun got me hooked on this one. I really love this product. It looks glowy. It looks just beautiful. I do want to get another one. This one is almost gone, but I've kind of stopped using it because I don't want it to run out. I just want to buy a new one. This is a really great product. The next product is a Pacifica Mineral Bronzing Face Shade Coconut Glow. So this has SPF 30. This is the perfect product for me to use during the summer if I'm needing a tiny bit of coverage. I want a little bit of bronze to my face, to my neck. I want a little bit of sunblock. This is really great. This is also really good as a mixing medium to darken things up. Quite a dark color if you can see, but when you mix it with something lighter, it just tones it just a tiny bit. I really like that product a lot. The last two foundations are one I have just recently purchased. I am still just trying them out. This one is the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I am loving this so far. Looks really great on the skin, has beautiful coverage. I love serum anything, so this is working out pretty well. And the other one is the Pro Fusion Feel Good Skin Longwear Skin Perfector. This is an okay foundation. There are times it looks gorgeous on my face depending on the primer I use. There are other times where it just rejects the primer I'm using, so it is pretty temperamental. I'm not a huge fan of temperamental products. I really just want to grab something, use it, and know it's going to work okay. This one is not like that, so I will keep this in my collection, continue to use it, but this is something I could probably see myself decluttering later on down the line if it does prove to be super picky. I just want something that's going to work with everything. This so far is not something that works with everything. Alright, so there is my foundation collection and my little bit of declutter. I am decluttering 10 foundations, which is pretty good. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will just catch you on the next one. Bye!